Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 28 of my Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Let's Play. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty relevant chapter because it's simply called Clash. And that's the kind of name you only give to a chapter if you're confident that it's already going to be good enough to stand on its own, you know, to have its own identity. That's just how I feel. I feel like the simplest names or the most overly complicated names are always the best chapters. Like, it's either, clash, battle, confrontation, or a simple name like that, or something like the Cog of Destiny. Or, I don't know. Between Heaven and Earth? No, Between Heaven and Earth is actually the theme for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Well, let's go. In a valley, amidst the Marhorse range, Ike and company are reunited with King Kynegis of Gallia. King Tibarn of Phoenicis also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnar is coming. Between the forces King Kynegis grants them before returning home and the soldiers King Tibarn brings, the Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Benion. Even so, the dying forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pitnell and Nados Castle. Right? Maybe 2 chapters before the endgame? How these 2 tests are faced will mighty affect the course of the war. Right? And here it is. Clash. So I'm going to put my money here and I'm going to say Black Knight. Black Knight moment. This is the one. Alright. 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 Seems like yeah, I'm right. Let's see. So Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds with human fighting side by side. How sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Oh, and the Hawk King is getting involved, eh? Which means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic, rugged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, are they not? But I am still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. Who the fuck's Bertram? I thought he was going to say you. Bertram. Bertram. Does that bother you? Well then, perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Enna? Enna? Enna. Oh yes, her. I'd forgotten about that one. I lost all interest in her when she failed to hold Diane's capital, you know. I've no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Another failure under my command. I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Enna would be enough. You see. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Enna. But with the general's death, they aren't sure what to do with her. That was one of Petrine's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed? Or have you changed your mind? Do as you will, I care not. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one is near, Radiance seems to grow. I'm seeing it. It is a Lagoose. It is a Lagoose. He has a feral one dragon Lagoose. That's the big thing about his dragon and why he's referred to him many times, and by name also. He's definitely, he has to be a feral one dragon Lagoose. As you wish. And Enna has been talking constantly about going near him, so yeah, it has to be that. He wants us to be here. Go ahead, Soren. Oh, alright, I thought it was going to be the normal report. Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here, in the Marhaud Range. Between us and the capital there are two large outposts of enemy troops, Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. Right? Both halls were built to guardian our fair land, but now Dain rules them both, and knows of us. With Radiance says they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Dain and her foul plans. One must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastian, why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Will you two please shut up, please? Yes. Pinel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect us to attack both at once, but... That seems to be a waste of our strength. We don't want to get ambushed from the rear while attacking. Alright, I actually think we're not going to get... like, this is going to be a justification for not getting the people from Gallia right now. So it's probably going to be Kainegis and Tibarn. Well, Tibarn isn't from Gallia, but, you know, every subhuman is the same. They all go together to one of the places, we all go to the other, right? We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados. We'll launch an attack and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again. It will keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture the fort. It's settled then. Okay. So, pretty predictable there, but to be honest, it's logical. I didn't expect to get Tibarn right now. I expect to get him like, he's probably an Athos. You either get him for last chapter or before the last chapter. I'd like to report the results of our last battle. MVP Boyd, new ally Largo. Yeah, Boyd did show off quite a lot. That's all, by your leave. Okay. Ooh, support. Oh, this one was very good. And they are already at the B rank. I'm actually going to leave that one for last. General, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, what is it? I like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. It's the Black Knight. It's the Black Knight, guys. It's the Black Knight. It's the Black Knight. In that case, what should I, as the weaker fighter, do? Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters and retreat? Or do I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? If it's an enemy general or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first, and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much at least. Study the enemy. That's right. What type of fighter is he? What kind of weapon is he using? Things like that. If you can learn to do that, you can determine how best to engage your opponent. Sorry. Those are the very core of combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a damn fool. It could be. I think all my troubles started because I wasn't paying enough attention to the basics. You've given me something to think about, and some hope too. Thank you, sir. You're the smartest general ever. What a brave little fella. And Tibarn. Are you leaving now? Yep. We're going to do some reconnaissance and tease those Danes a bit. Good luck. You don't need luck when you're as tough as me. Tibarn, about... Rayson, no. I truly am sorry. Leanne's kidnapping is completely my fault. It's not your fault. Please don't apologize. I know Leanne is alive. These battlefields are filled with chaotic energy, but I can still sense her. It's faint, but I know it's Leanne. Which is all the more reason for us to hurry. There may be other ways to finish this, but crushing Diane is the surest. Agreed. Reason? Is this mysterious power that you use to sense Leanne something only Herons possess? Is not something any of the Hawk clans have. That is a certainty. That's not true, Tibar. The power may differ in potency between us, but all Lagus possess it to some degree. Ah, so it's just that my sense isn't developed, is that it? The power is distributed something like this. Among the bird tribes, it's very strong in the Heron clan. Among the beast tribes, I heard it's mostly developed in the Cat clan, though not as strongly as in the Herons. As for the dragon tribes, it's said they may be equal to, or even surpass, the strength of the Herons. Which I feel is going probably to be the thing that's relevant to the plot. If not, then we wouldn't be talking about this. Even though I knew that all Lagus were not alike, there are even more differences than I'd imagined. Ray should have told you that. Once we change, we don't look alike, do we? Good point. Enough pleasantries. It's time for me and my men to take wing. Right, see you later then. Tibarn, may the fortunes of war be with you. And you as well. Don't try anything too dangerous. Reason? Apologies, Ike. Though I knew this was coming, it's still difficult. Don't apologize. You've nothing left to prove to me. Ah. Nice. Have to say, weird to me that I haven't heard of this more often, but it seems to me like Tibarn Rayson is like a pretty natural ship in this game, and yet I've never heard of people shipping them. I've heard a lot of, I don't know, Lucius Raven, Florina Lynn. I honestly think Florina Lynn is like almost baseless, yet Rayson and Tibarn are like literally almost engaged, like they've lived together for years. It's a bit weird to me. Gil and Lith. Oh, Lith, I thought about what you said, and I decided... Here the Dragon Knight we fought in Tarriga was your father. Right, so story locked. Why did you stay with us? Choosing a band of mercenaries over your own father? Fate works in strange ways. I had not known what Commander Ike and the mercenaries. Had I not known about you, Lagus. I'm sure I would be with Dain even now, taking pride in my work as Dain's soldier and offering my life for Ashnard. I wouldn't have hesitated to smite you all, but now I have learned the truth. And? This isn't like the time I chased your ship from Port Doha, hoping to win fame and approval from my father. When I joined you, I acted on my own accord. For the first time, I chose what I thought was the righteous path. Even if my decision forced me to face my own father, it's too late to change things now. That's why I'm here. Will you shake my hand, Gil? What? I've heard of a Bjork custom where shaking and holding, the shaking and holding of hands shows friendship. I understand you now. I empathize with your choice and admire the strength it took to make it. Lith, Yes, of course, please, let us shake. If we listen to each other and are willing to compromise. I know the Bjork and Lagus can come to live with each other. I'm sure of it. Oh, that was great. And A support too, like... what affinity do they have, by the way? I don't know what that... Heaven. Water and Heaven. Okay. And Jill is Thunder. So they probably give each other, like, critical. At least, because Thunder is critical. Well, I already have a lot of good weaponry. I don't think I really need to manage a lot of stuff. Still hoping to be able to use that Silver Lance soon. In fact... sorry. This I am storing and I am taking an Elwynth. There's an Elwynth. Let's give this and take the Tornado too. No, the Blizzard, I mean. The Tornado is still a bit far away. And aside from that, what did I... Oh yeah, I was thinking about you getting an arms scroll. Because to be honest, I don't know if I'll be using it, so you can just hold the Javelin, use the arms scroll that turn, and then you can use the Silver Lance. It's probably a good idea. So yeah, now we can begin. I think that's my cue. Leave base. Alright. An undefeatable enemy. Oh. Yes. Yes. My Lord Ike. Oh, Princess Elincia, huh? Oh, what's going on? Why are you dressed like that? I thought to join you on the battle lines. Is that a Pegasus? Where did you get that? He belonged to my great-grandmother. I'm a bit nervous about riding him, but I'm going to try nevertheless. I appreciate your desire, but your retainers will never allow it, will they? As for that, did you agree to this, Geoffrey? Oh, personally I'm against it, but she is the princess and it is her wish. I can do nothing. The princess's great-grandmother was a Benion Pegasus knight of some renown before marrying into House Crimea. Princess Elincia herself is skilled at both riding and swordsmanship. As a child, she was granted permission to train in case the need for her to fight ever arose. Behold, the Pegasus and uniform, all treasures of our House Crimea fair. We did fear much that we would never see a chance to use them in their proper stead. O Muse of Fire, I cannot find the words. Behold the light that dares to shame the sun. Our princess clad in raiments fair and fine gives courage, love, and vigor to our course. I'm surprised you were able to hide armor and a flying horse from the Dain army. Prince Renin foresaw a time when the princess would need them, and bade us convey them from the palace. Prince Renin's thoughts were always on the princess, even as his life abandoned him. Be true to your heart, and live life as it dictates. Those were his final words to her. My Lord Uncle was always the one person to wish me the best, I think. Something, sorry for skipping that. Even though I'm dressed like this, I have no experience, and do not expect to fight as well as the rest of you. But this constant waiting behind and doing nothing, it sets my heart beating with such an ease, I fear it may burst. Even if I cannot fight, I could use a staff to heal the wounded. If I could save just one soldier, it would mean so much to me. Please, my Lord Ike, I promise to obey orders and stay out of harm's way as best I can. Lord Ike, we will take responsibility and guard the princess. It is her heartfelt wish. This is not something that I can allow or disallow. She is my employer. If this is what the princess wants, all I can do is comply. Be careful, will you? Oh, thank you so much. Let us go forth, like sunlight to the dawn. Elincia fights and Crimea wins the day. Nice save there. Bertram, not the Black Knight. Uh-huh. There are more enemy soldiers than we expected. Yet from what I can see now, there are double our numbers. And we must assume that the fort houses many more troops. This may prove to be a long battle. Even if they have 20 times our numbers, we must overcome them. In this war, there can be no retreat. Okay. So pretty open map. I see soldiers at the meteor. Okay. A feral one, many feral ones in fact, Shine, Lagusax, a pack of this, a pack of that. Okay, yes, a mix of enemies with varied weaponry. This is going to prove kind of difficult. Effective weaponry, a brave sword mercenary here. Well, swordmaster. They say mercenary, why? I don't think they are mercenaries. They have the dying flag. This one says soldiers, this one says mercenary. I guess they are just separating the people that have been contracted into the army. And Bertram. Bertram, who the hell's Bertram? A paladin at level 19. With Daunt, S-ranking swords, A-ranking lances. Actual biorhythm, I didn't realize the enemies have a biorhythm. Okay. It's not the same for everyone, so interesting. Yeah. Doesn't look like he'll be moving. Alright. Elincia is actually forced. Princess Crimea, Elincia. With the Amity. A sword with no uses. Okay, so a personal sword that doesn't break. That's pretty good. 9 might also. Alright, that's like a brave sword might. Pretty nice. For bases, I actually don't think you are too bad. Defense and resistance allows her to strike twice. Okay, this is just a brave sword, like a personal brave sword. And 16 weight, 12 weight, so it's just a better sword. Right, alright. That looks like a very strong personal weapon. Renewal. Okay, not insane for you. D rank in swords, but A rank in healing. And she comes with a menth. That's, of course, not enough. We want more healing. Like, you have a better healing rank than Mist. You can take the Silence. And the word. The hammer. I'm going to silence the meteor immediately. And yeah, for units I can bring... Right, I can bring quite a lot actually. Up to... I think up to her is actually good. I think bringing Bastian and Lucia and Mia, like all of this is okay with me. But I probably want other people over her, or not. It is true that her has good axe rank, right? Yeah. And I do have a lot of axes that I don't really use, like the brave axe, the short axe. Also have this spear. And yeah, you can just take an elixir and you're ready to go. Pretty good filler unit for late game. Okay, so this is less of a... This is kind of like the Roy's Courage of this game, I'm feeling. The big open map confrontation. Yeah, Bertrand, the Crimean army has risen to the bait. Order, sir? Your order, sir? How shall we make answer? Turn the ground soft with blood. Make a graveyard of this place. Bury them all. Yes, sir. So, do you have any information on the enemy general? Intelligence reports that the commander of this army is Bertrand, one of Dain's 4 raiders. 4th raider, right here. Okay, that's why he was relevant. One of the 4 raiders. So he's on par with that woman we fought earlier, General Petrine. That's not necessarily so. The name 4 raiders is given to the 4 persons of highest ability among the Knight's advisors. So the members can change, is that it? What are the current 4 raiders? Okay, or maybe actually not even Grill is one of the 4 raiders, because he used to be one. First there was General Petrine, whom we defeated at the Ribbon Bridge. Then the man we face today, General Bertrand. Next is General Bryce, who served the previous king, right? Don't know this one. And finally, the enigmatic general known as the Black Knight. Those are the 4. This is the same Black Knight who murdered Commander Grill? On that, there appears to be little doubt. Tell us, Soren, do you have any more information on General Bertrand? I know where he hails from. He appeared after the fall of Crimea and has quickly gained national favor. So he's a man of no mean ability. Like the Black Knight, he always wears his armor and never shows his face and helmet. Some say he's not even in his armor, and that he's inhabited by an ancient spectre of a demonic creature. It's only a superstition and rumor designed to heighten fear of the man. It's not important. Once we cross swords, we'll know the truth. And we can discover for ourselves if he's just a loudmouth braggart, or truly a monster. As long as our blades can wound him, I care not either way. Let's go. I don't think he's undefeatable, right? Like, he shouldn't be the Black Knight. Okay. I mean, not the Black Knight, but as strong as the Black Knight. He has Daunt. Of all things, Daunt. Pretty logical stats for this point in the game. A droppable weapon too, like he's not undefeatable or else he wouldn't drop something. And I do have an idea of what his true identity could be. And yeah, I do have a theory. A theory right now. I'm not going to say anything though. I want to see if the game shows me. But it's been something I've been referring to for the last chapters also, ever since Lucia, Bastian and Joffrey showed up more or less. You might remember. Also a new theme for battle. Okay, yeah, movement is good, but not that good. That's nice, that's nice. And this is a steel bow. Okay, we have to be careful with that, and we have to be careful with Elincia, because Elincia, unless I'm mistaken, is a losing condition. Okay. Sorry. Have to do this once again. Okay. I kind of forgot throughout the game that you can move very quickly by doing this. But you deactivate the things. It's going to be a difficult start. Sebastian, okay, just going in, and I actually don't think there's a lot of people that are okay just facing these guys. I think I just need a barrier of swords against the first round of 2 axes, and then we'll see. Silver Blade. Also... Okay, here is only going to be Oscar because he's alright. Then Lith also doesn't really care who she's facing. And I guess Mia has good avoid. Could do the trick. Do you have range, by the way? No. I really want to do this. But I apparently can't. I'd have to get closer, right? Yeah. What's the range exactly? Magic between 2. So in your case it's only 6. Not crazy, and it could always fail. So maybe it's like my plan wasn't the best idea. But I do really want to silence the meteor. Oh, I have Joffrey too. Yeah, I didn't really check your stats, but you're pretty good. Late game units seem to be very good. Okay, we're going to save that. Only 3 users left, so maybe I want to keep that a little bit. Okay, yeah, and you go here. Let's see. Pretty slow beginning, so it seems like it might be a very slow map. You have a Lagoose axe. Alright, and I put a Lagoose in range. Perfect. Good thing you didn't go for him. Right, the cabs are coming down. The mercenaries are coming here. Is this going to be like a very high amount of reinforcements map? Because I don't really enjoy those. Nice. Nice critical. Very good, Mia. Very good. Okay. Come closer, come closer. I don't really care for the sword masters. Is everyone coming? Okay, not everyone, but... Sheesh. You didn't move, actually, for some reason. Alright. This seems like an easy to handle group. Easy enough, at least. Okay. Yeah, no way I can... Not even from here. 1, 2, 3... Yeah. To get into silence range, I would have to be in there, so no point. Okay, so we're just going to go for a massacre then. Meteor is scary. It hits super effective on Lagoose, so it's a problem for Leith, to be honest. But I trust Leith to be able to dodge some things, because I think she's going to be pretty necessary. How do you do? With the Brave Axe you don't kill. Unfortunate. I also have bolting, I shouldn't forget. Alright, I can do a spear plus Brave Axe and take care of someone. I also have the poleaxe, and maybe there's someone more prepared to deal with them than me. Maybe bolting is almost enough to one-shot. Am I in range of support? Yeah, I was already. Unfortunate. I mean, I could dance you a bit closer, right? 2 spaces, that's all you need. Yeah, against the short axe, which is one of the most dangerous. I go with you. Please dodge. Alright, good. And then we'll... Okay, you leave him alive, that's... not ideal, but, well... You can't have every critical in the world. Then I will go here, I will chant, and I will have you go against one of the paladins. Can Har even reach the one that's furthest? Nope. Nope, he can't. And neither can Astrid, so this one has to go to Leith. Okay. Steel sword. Goodbye. It's good because this is a sword, so the Brave Axe was going to be not very accurate anyway. And also this is going to give support to Jill when she's attacking the other one. Because her and Leith are best friends. Unironically. Okay, yeah, with this plus her, I can do it. So I guess the question is, can you manage it? Okay, really? This is the guy with the bow? Had to be the guy with the bow? Well, anyway, I have critical. One critical and it's done. There we are. I think I might not have enough movement left to run away, but this is still pretty nice. Good job here. Killer bow broke. Well, that is bad. Well, critical and I'm done, but I don't think this is going to happen. So I hit with the spear. You do have a sword. So I could be missing. I'm actually going to trade you the poleaxe. And I'm going to take the spear. I think this is beneficial for us. Yeah, I'd rather bet on one attack than 261s. 156 actually is more accurate. 260s are like 40, a low 40. Okay, there we go. Against weapon triangle, but we get it. Nice start. RNG is definitely mostly with us. And we get a silver sword. Not that we really need it. So we didn't even have to use the bolting. That's good. Okay, now considering that's your range, but that's your range, I can attack from here. And be prepared to counter the Swordmasters. Now the ideal thing would be to kill the other one with someone with Kanto that can just take the kill and run away. Like Joffrey, to be honest. Let's use Joffrey a little bit here. Probably an incredible unit. Yes, don't really feel like using him, but seems to be like a pretty top tier unit. Even if he comes kind of late. Alright, Lagus Axe, that's good. We love the Lagus are our friends, but sometimes they get kind of insane. And so, we have to take some necessary measurements. Okay, do I want to... Alright, that's good. Do I want to try and lure this guy down? If I do, then Marcia is pretty okay taking on a meteor. She has a lot of resistance. So does Soren, but Soren... Oh, you're still alive. Didn't realize. Job for Mia. Silver. I see you have some critical, but I'm not scared. Alright, you did hit me. So maybe I went a bit too far. But we'll be okay. We can take that kill with Void, for example. Void with the bow. Can do that. I also brought Bastion, by the way. So that's also nice. Yeah, it seems to me like there's a certain amount of late game units that you can always deploy safely in this map. Which is pretty nice, even if you haven't been training a lot of people. And I do feel like I've dropped quite a lot of people from the beginning. Okay, and Elincia is going here. Elincia probably has a support with Ike, by the way. I think Ike was still lacking one support. This is probably the one. Also, Slim. You went for Ike? You went for Ike. Probably because Nefeni doubles you. But you don't know that Ike has the Wombo combo. The special doubling with 2 effective attacks. So, yeah, that's good night for you. Okay, the generals plus archers plus bishop are coming. And you went for Leaf, which is logical because this is effective damage. But you weren't counting on Leaf coming up. And Ranulf transforms now, I think. Yes. So that's also good. Maybe I should have... No, he's actually perfectly fine. Okay, so Leaf takes care of you, obviously. And I can even have Leaf battle the other one with a critical. Leaf can be battling the tiger. Leaf is pretty good at defeating tigers, not so much other cats. But tigers are slow enough for her to double. So yeah, as long as we keep out of that, Leaf takes care of it. Okay, no more siege magic in here. There's a bow, there's things. I see Steel Lance, a Night Killer, a Lagoose bow. So using a Lagoose for this is actually not the best idea. Even though it might be exactly what happens. Yeah. Who am I trying to kill here? Like, I'm not fooling anyone. Ranulf is the guy for this. 37 health, there's no way any effective damage kills him. Taking out the bows, that's not that much range. I just need to use my canto and my dancing properly. Well, I'll go for this because I have adept, and if I don't get it, then I can dance. No adept, no critical. Well, had to try. I also have another option, which is attacking with Bastion, try and lure you. And you. No, it's a bit too risky. A bit too risky. I do like the idea though, but it's a bit too risky. Okay. It's a slow map. That's for sure. But hey, they did warn me that this was going to be like a large scale battle. Defense on res. Right, not complaining for defense. That's clear. Oh, I forgot. Should have used that already. Okay. We're moving right. We're moving right with everything we have. I can hammer on anything, by the way. I don't know if I have a very valuable weapon, but maybe the tomes are the most valuable things I own, like the bolting, the tornado, all that. It's not tornado, it's blizzard, the blizzard. So let's see. Okay, all right. Normal short spear and then the Lagoose bow. All right, you went for that, even though that's all right. That's all right. No shame in it. So how much do you do? You do like 12. Good. Logical of you to try. Maybe you even had a bit of critical. And now for the Battle of the Ages. 0 versus not killing. So I'm pretty sure I don't untransform yet. So I'm probably just going to go down so that when I untransform I'm closer. Magic, not really necessary. Skill and luck, also not great. Pretty poor level for Lith, but oof. Okay. By the way, this map is a Cis, right? Yeah. By the way, no ambush reinforcements in this game. I feel like I don't mention that enough. A very nice change of pace. Alright, that's a killer lance. Oh no, a killer and a short spear. So a mage of natural high defense could be the indicated person to do this. But Seth Mage is not going to get very far this turn. So how about he just takes you out? I have no doubt the stiletto would be no use at all. Bastian being a wind mage is the weirdest thing to me. Like, he just looks like a fire mage. He looks like one. And he always talks about the sun and the light and I don't know. Feel like I'm weird for having the opinion, but it's logical. Okay. Titania. In process of falling off. Doing half the HP of the enemies in one of the last maps in the game. Allegedly, I guess. Okay, do you have... Oh. Oof. That's no good. Do you have anyone that can do not a lot? Yes. Yes, heal. Do this, you don't double. Just hit, please. I want you to hit. Okay, and then we can give it probably to Elincia. I don't know if it's that recommendable, but I mean, she's level 1. So even if it's considered to be a promoted class, the possibility of her getting strength and speed on a weapon that basically doubles for free. Well, she gets decent experience. Kind of expected more out of that. Do I want to battle the other guy too, the armor? Yes. Yes, let's battle the armor with a steel bow. Okay, so this one is really for free. So, missed. You can take it. I'm not running out of units at any time, so I can just keep feeding them to whoever I like. Whomever. Magic and resistance. Nice magic for someone who never does damage with it. Lagos Bow goes to the convoy. That's a level for Astrid with absolutely nothing. I'm a big fan of Astrid's blank levels during this Let's Play. They've been like, what? 3, 4? Yeah. You know, just what you want from a growth unit. A trainee. Imagine, I don't know, Donnell or Mosu getting blank levels. I mean, that's a bit unfair because Mosu and Donnell's growths, I'm pretty sure, are better than Astrid's. I don't know Astrid's growths, but yeah. I think it's fair to make that assumption. Okay, you can kill. Alright, then I am doing this. Then I think you have like 2 or 3 movement left. A critical? Wow, really? Not taking a counter. 11 and 33. What? Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, that's very good. I just need to trade you maybe a slightly lighter weapon. With Mia, for example. I don't think Mia is the best in here. I can trade you just the iron. And I could use the Sonic Sword, which would be absolutely stupid. Then Bastian will take this with the Stiletto. Just because I want to see the dagger animation. That was one of the most underwhelming animations I've seen in my life. Which I think just makes this one of the best animations I've seen in my life. Because I expected so much. Alright, Ranulf. Now, looky here. You can go here. So if I put Soren there, you probably die in the counter. So I can dance for Soren, for Void, for Lucia, and for someone who's left behind, like, I don't know, Marcia. Although not really, but you know what I mean. Can you even do damage? No. So there's no point in trying to feed this. We just have to go for damage. I think this is probably some of the highest damage I have. Then there's 17 more to do. I think between, you know, Oscar, Titania, everyone. Oscar, how are you doing with the silver here? Yeah. Looks good, but I'll be leaving the experience to someone else if I can. 1 and 2. To whom? Like, who wants this? Yell. 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 That's pretty good. She could have done it without help, actually. She does 10 times 2. Yell is, you know, she's not fast, like Marcia or Lucia, but she is on that borderline fast that can double the enemies that aren't the fastest around, you know? I don't have a better way of explaining this, so we're just going to have to take it. Actually, I kind of want to heal Ranulf. Ranulf is actually pretty hurt. And yeah, just staying around, except for this chant. Perfectly situated to put Soren in range of the armor, and only the armor. And then one of the wyverns is going to go for Geoffrey. That should also be pretty good. Nice. Yeah, there. So here, Elwind. Oh, I have another Amsa scroll on you. I never used it, actually. And I have already C rank. Oh, Captain. That too, also. Yeah, so I'm not going to reach A rank for the Thoron, so I could just use it on Wind. I guess. Do I even want it for anything else? No. So I should have just used it on Soren. Well. Wyvern. I definitely want Elincia to battle the boss if I can. I don't know if it's doable, but I would like to. Okay. I'd rather not ever know the damage you do. You do a lot. You do 18, but I have magic, and I do double, so that's goodbye. Soren does, yes, massive damage. Pretty nice unit, pretty nice unit. I have heard that mages in this game weren't that good. And I mean, I can see they are fragile, which in Path of Radiance is a big deal, because there's a lot of enemy facing to do. But still, like, come on. The amount of damage they do has to compensate to some degree their fragility. Okay, this is a silver lance that I can face. Who wants to face the silver? Honestly, Ranulf. Ranulf looks like a good option here. So Ranulf faces this. Geoffrey, yes, can take you out. And he will, because he apparently has incredible growths. So that would be nice. Maybe I just got lucky also, but yeah, I think that investing in this guy might be a good idea, because there's two types of final maps in Fire Emblem. The maps where they let you deploy a very low amount of enemies, and the maps where they let you strength and speed deploy a very high amount of enemies. This game, honestly, looks to me like the second kind, because it has such a large roster. There's no way they cut you down in amount of units. Okay, this is the hand axe, right? The short axe, almost. So if I'm able to take these kills while keeping in range of you, and while also doing this. No. This. I have 4 hit. I'm going to do it anyway because I'm stupid, but... I mean, if I hit... Okay, so that's just a mage. Okay, it gives a lot of experience at least. So that's pretty good. That's just a mage with a shine. Not a big deal. I'm pretty sure Soren can take both. After some healing. It's very important I heal. So I need to do that immediately with Mist before I forget. Because she's literally the only healer I have available now. Shine should be doing absolutely nothing. I have 28 resistance. I have 10 more than a bishop. Units that are known for having resistance and nothing else, basically. HP, skill... yeah, so, as I said, before I forget... Okay, the perfect unit to kill here would be, honestly, probably you, Astrid. But we'll have to see. Ranulf can do this. Okay, I could also... One, two, three, four, five. Okay, you can run away after, so... Yeah, I'm going to try this. Just try. It's pretty free. Is that a critical? No. It just seemed to me like you were going higher than normal, but... No, not at all. Also, 9 movement, I guess I miscounted because it seemed to me like you moved more. Okay, now you are close. You are close, you are close. Let's just do a big chant here and we can probably take care of this guy immediately. I'd say Har is like one of my best options. Yep, one hit of the Brave Axe and this guy is done. If I don't hit, I have another opportunity. There we go. Nice. So, that kind of... leaves me in a good situation, right? I'm able to battle 2 more enemies. It's true I'm not advancing a lot, but if you're going to make overlapping ranges against me, I'm not risking it. So you go for Ranulf. I don't think Ranulf kills. Doing 20 to a Wyvern seems like too much to me, but maybe I'm mistaken. Nah, he does 14. Okay, not seeing the preview of damage during the battle. Not a fan. Not even seeing the damage I do like over the head of the people when it happens. It's just weird, man. Is it like this in GBA? In GBA, do you see the preview during the battle? I'm actually not sure. No, you do see the damage, because I remember in FA6 I had a character that got attacked by effective damage, and I got to see how much it was. Okay. Are those mages? Okay. If this game has any decency, those mages will not have siege magic. Come on. A meteor. and a Blizzard. So 2 of them have Siege Magic. Okay. Wonderful. A coward's strategy. Alright. "26 resistance, so I don't really have to worry about you." Okay. I mean, if I take these guys out, I'm starting to see a clear path to victory. And I know you don't move. Yeah, don't try to fool me. There's really this guy and this guy that's left. Short axe and the other one. Astrid is okay. Astrid is okay doing this. I'm going to do it before I doubt. Just putting people in there and preparing for a rush against the mages. I don't want the map to go for longer than it has to. I feel like I've been recording for, I don't know, a long time. Okay, only 3. Is it time to use Alagos Stone? No. It's a bit too early. This is the Brave Sword coming, by the way. Double attacks coming there. Yeah, nice. I guess the Brave Sword probably Ike can do it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. Is it a good idea? If Ike takes only like, you know, under 5 damage, even if he gets quadrupled, I think I will try. They have to check. Oof. Alright. That's a big level. So 23 attack, 20 defense. They don't move. They don't move. I trust they don't move. So this is irrelevant. At this point, they don't reach. It's alright. It's alright. It's perfectly okay. Not even coping here. They aren't going to move. I know them. They aren't going to move. They are just going to attack from their positions. And so these are safe positions. So you can move closer. You can move closer. Most of you can take 2 Siege Magic to the face. I think. I should be using my own Siege Magic, but well. What can you do now? Okay. So, you go for Ike. I guess then Astrid is going to be taking a lot. Well, that was simple. Didn't get double, didn't double. Dodge both. Of the 3 damage Sword Strikes, got more defense, more speed. Oh! You went for a close range Thoron? Wait, you do move then. Nice dodge. I mean, you don't have Kanto, so I think you just save her from the Paladin. Blizzard doing 4. Really? Oh, you can reach too. Wait, I may have made a mistake. I don't think she can even move. I mean, she's dodging everything. That's pretty good, but... And... attack from there. You come to Ike. Weirdest decisions I've ever seen. I mean, with the proper dances, I should be able to take care of everyone, except the boss, obviously. And you don't even You just come closer. You just do me the favor of coming closer. Okay, so anyone can one range these goons. I just need some strong units like Lucia to take their chance. Lucia has 7 movement, right? No? Yeah, 7 movement. This guy has the rune sword, which is 1-2 range. So I would like to kill from the distance. Astrid can do it. So really, it's like a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So a unit that takes care of the Swordmaster from the back, kind of. Can also be the one to take care of one of the Siege Magics. And the other one is a Brave Sword 1-2 before they can even answer the attack. Well, and even if it's 3 or 4 attacks, they wouldn't be able to answer. Because after all, it's Siege Magic, it has too much range. Do you have any chance of getting this kill? 9 times 4, I actually get it. So I'm going to do this immediately. I'm willing to take a Thorn. You didn't do a lot, right? We'll never know. I don't know if I actually check. I think I saw a number inferior to 10. You come with a lot of resistance, Elysia, right? You have like 18 resistance, I think. Resistance 18, yeah. Yeah, I'll just go for the steel bow, of course. I could dance for someone if I miss one of these. I shouldn't. It's 295s. This is 2 RN, so it's almost 100 for both of those hits. They can miss. By the way, I learned today that Engage is actually using Fate's RNG, which I find to be very interesting. And also very appropriate, because I have pointed the similarities between Fates and... Don't I have a Horse Slayer? Sorry. A Night Killer here. I've pointed out the similarities between... Really, no. And this is what I wanted to see. The similarities, if I can say, between Engage and Fates a lot. And for them to actually have the same RNG actually makes a lot of sense to me. Ooh. Corroding the sword. That's absolutely irrelevant. I actually don't know what use that skill could be to anyone, but... Well. They will attack. You countered me. A brave attempt. But can you escape? Yeah, you probably can. I mean, I'll guess we can. Oof. Okay. Kind of need a sword here. Maybe this is Yasaik's work. Yeah, let's go for the longsword. Do 17 to this guy, take him out. Well, even recover HP. And we can go our way. I think is next map we end this map. Next turn we end this map. Because... Yeah. I just can't see myself not taking care of the boss pretty soon. Ooh. Alright. You need a critical to make this happen. And it doesn't happen. I can give it to Nefeni. Yeah, nice. Nefeni did 21 times 2. Okay. Good damage, Nefeni. Yeah, the boss is weak to Night Killer, right? So I could pass the Night Killer to Nefeni from Oscar. It actually seems like a good idea. I also have the longsword, so I'm pretty good with Ike here. Joffrey also looks like he would do a good job, at least from my perspective. Take this kill, Bastion. Good. And if I can battle with Elincia without getting killed, I will. I will, because I want to see if there's a conversation. She's close enough to do so and run away also, so... I don't really have a not very valuable weapon here, so... However, still, it's not the most valuable thing ever. And then I can come in with Mist. Lagus Lance. Do you drop it? Seems to me like these weapons you normally drop. Yeah, well. Ooh, nice. I actually can do it with Mist. So... But yeah. Long map. I get the large scale thing they were going for. Not my preferred large scale map ever. Like I've seen best. I've seen better. I've seen better. I've seen best. Well, I've seen best. FE6. Best large scale maps in the series. Because Fates doesn't really do them very well. Fates is, to me, probably the best design, like best map design in the series, but it still does better the... I think it's better to get a feeling of, you know, a tactical close quarters interior battle, like castle battle or so. Well, this is a much more open game. I can feel that. And when Three Houses was coming out, I heard a lot of people saying, this game, the maps look like FE4, Path of Radiance, you know, very open, very large scale. I don't know if it's the style for me. So, okay, I can attack and run away, but can I? I can't. You actually one round perfectly. Do you one round even without... You have 20 speed, I have 18. If I just pass you a lighter weapon... Like this. Which honestly doesn't seem like a bad idea because you have a lot of magic. No, I want to... But you don't have the... Oh, you don't have the rank. Okay. D rank? D rank, okay. Do I have an iron sword? This is... I have an iron sword here, but my priority is to give you this. Come on, don't I have any other sword? An iron sword here. Forgot you had one. Okay. Iron for Sonic. That seems good. Do you not double me now? Perfect. I just want to see if there's a quote. I have to do this at the beginning because the rune sword absorbs. Go. Eep. Go. Alright. I think this kind of confirms my suspicions. This kind of confirms my suspicions. What the hell are you talking about, Pomom? I'm going to say it now. In case the game says it, I want to be like, yeah, I predicted this. This guy is running. This guy is running. We heard he disappeared. We heard that Ashnar had like a hobby of breaking strong people. This guy seems completely broken. He has a grim beard. I don't know if we saw a portrait of Renin, but yeah. Yes, the grim beard, the not no identity, and the fact that he appears the first map, like after he has been talked about again for the last 2 or 3 maps. And I don't know, he's a paladin, which is also like a very Crimea-like class. Yeah, he just looks like he is running, definitely. To me. Maybe I'm wrong. So. Oof. Okay, this guy is strong. Oof. Okay. Well, Mr. Fancy, how about we start with a blizzard? Perish. Nice. And now that I have support, he could still get killed by a critical. Oh, no critical here. Okay, maybe I have units with luck high enough to not get... Yeah, for example, here. Does the rune sword absorb all the HP it deals? Half the damage. So this doing 7 times 4, 28. Even if you recovered 11, I could miss 1 and it would still be relevant damage. It's actually going to leave you at 1 HP if you miss. Yep, you do miss. And it does a light effect, because Nosferatu is light magic. Makes sense, it's still a bit weird to me. Okay. So... I don't know, but... This kind of seems like a night kill to me. He has 94... Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see if there's a combo also. Perish. So you're Bertram, are you? Sorry, but I can't perish right now. Kill. What? Kill me. What's going on? Are you mad? Ah. Yeah, and even a kill me. Release. This guy is so obviously running. I have to correct myself for a moment. I almost said so obviously Bertram. Well, of course he is. Strength, speed, luck. Nice. Not the battle I expected. A magic sword. Okay, and I want it in the convoy because you do have 9 magic, but... Well, I don't know, is there better... Oh, you have 12 magic. Alright. Well, hello. Lucia with rune sword, eh? Didn't know that could be a thing. Also probably Tanith from base, and... Yeah. So, this was a map. I have to say I'm a bit disappointed by the map itself. It wasn't that eventful. There were 2 waves of reinforcements of 2 people. No, 3. The third one being bullshit with siege magic. It's just like, why? And yeah. Then this guy who seems to be running, so let's see what the story tells us about him, or if he... maybe they are actually talking about it right now. Sure, the enemy troops are fleeing. Shall we give chase? No, let them run. We fought enough today. Let's get our men inside the fort and give everyone a break. Yes, sir. I see. So Crimea's won another victory, have they? Well then, send the rest of our troops to Castle Nados as reinforcements. Put General Hafed in charge, and let him exchange blows with them. Bryce. So this is the fourth of the 4 raiders. Bryce. Actually, it really looks like Yale. But Yale's family was from Benion, so there has to be no relation. Well, looks like Yale. You understand what I'm saying. Looks like he could have been Yale's father. Yet that would leave the capital protected by only the Imperial Guard. You forget yourself, Knight. I will be here as well. If they defeat Hafed and make it all the way here, then they are worthy to cross swords with me. I would beg a question, Your Highness. Why do you divide our troops and give the enemy the advantage? It's as if you were... As if I were? What? Go on. It's as if you desired the Crimean army to continue winning and make its way here to you. I'll not deny it. Are you saying that you desire Dain's defeat? No, I am not. If you think through it clearly, Dain will not lose. We had many plans when we started this war. We went through many scenarios, many predictions. But as you know, our predictions have been completely overturned by this gang of rabble. Was that luck? Or was it the gap in skill between the individual soldiers? I mean, you have quite a point there, because the problem is your individual soldiers. They are just very weak. And if it is, aren't you interested in seeing how far they can go? I do not understand. Perfect. Nothing raises my spirits like war. Come, Crimea! Let me be the one to consume your noble hearts. This guy's insane. He's absolutely crazy. He doesn't give 2 fucks. I thought he was going to say something about the medallion, you know, sparing the war, because it's relevant to be able to get the medallion to be stronger or whatever. No, he just wants to fight people and kill. He's insane. He's sacrificing his own people just for us to be able to get him. And he also said that in the castle the boss would be like the boss, you know. The commander leading would be Hafed. So I expect the boss to be this Hafed guy that I don't know, but also isn't the Black Knight. So is the Black Knight... I'm pretty sure that Dashnard is at the end of this game. I don't think the Black Knight is the last boss in this game. So do we even fight the Black Knight? Is the Black Knight only in Radiant Dawn? There's no way. There's no way. There has to be a Black Knight fight in this game. There has to be. So yeah, I think I'm leaving with more questions than I got answered. In fact, I got absolutely no confirmation that Bertrand was in fact Renin. So I guess that's just a theory. I was going to mention it anyway if the map ended and there was no talk about it. So I guess I just did it in advance. I couldn't contain myself. But yeah, that's going to do it for this part. Next part... Who knows? But we have to be getting close to the end. There's only, like, as they said, one thing protecting the capital, so it has to be like 1 or 2 chapters only before the endgame. I'm also expecting the endgame to be the endgame to be multiple parts, because I mean, if we got a chapter against Oliver that was a 4-parter, the endgame has to be like a 3-parter. But yeah, we'll see about that. For now, this has been Pomum. If you liked, then consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.